Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I basically wanted to do a little bit more of an introduction into myself and talk about my car, which to some people surprise maybe with the channel I'm actually doing isn't anything particularly special, but I absolutely love the car. It is a 2006 Mercedes C-Class. It is a 2.2 litre diesel. And I think it's been remapped. Well, it's got some sort of a remap box on it, like a chip box. What it's doing, I couldn't tell you. But, you know, for 150 brake horsepower, this car it certainly goes for a nearly 20-year-old Mercedes now. It certainly keeps up with a lot of cars you wouldn't expect it to, which is quite surprising, and another part of why I absolutely love this car. So currently it has I don't know if you can see that with the sunlight, 141,000 miles. I bought it with, I think, 76,000. So I've owned it for, I think, maybe 2 years. So the reason I bought it is because I had a Honda Accord, which apparently is one of the most reliable cars you can buy. And I had no end of problems with it. Ended up making a massive loss on it and losing like £5,000-6,000. Something to get to work and back, as I work almost 100 miles away there and back total distance. I needed it to be obviously good on fuel and get 40 miles to the gallon plus, and hopefully be a reliable car. Something auto, which I'd never had before, by the way. I've always had manuals, but this is an auto, and for motorway journeys, absolutely love it. I mean, if you want a hot hatch or something, bit of fun, obviously a manual will be the way to go. But for a commuting car, automatic, on the motorway, stuck in traffic most of the time, you can't really go wrong with an auto. So yeah, I've put a fair bit of miles on it, and it's been one of the best cars I've ever owned, to be honest. I don't know if these are meant to be as reliable as they are. I've heard people say they're not meant to be, but I love this car. It's been one of the best cars I've ever owned, and I've owned quite a few, and this car has barely ever let me down. For the age of the car, it's been amazing, and I love it. So although I guess, you know, I've done a few videos now on some really nice cars like the 208 GTI and a few Porsches, this is going to be a bit like, it's, you know, an old Mercedes. But to me, I love this car, and it means a lot to me, and I'm going to keep this on the road for as long as I possibly can. It's just passed another MOT, so I got at least another year with it. I got a few things to do to it. I got to fit new rear brake pads and new rear springs, because I've been ignoring the fact that they've been coming up as corroded, and I don't need them to give up on me and leave me stranded by snapping. So I'm gonna get them done. And what else do I have to get done to this car? There's a slight hole in the exhaust, which you'll probably hear from the videos, which strangely I've got used to the noise, and I actually started to quite like it in a strange way. So yeah, I'm either gonna just, I don't know, delete the back box and just put a pipe there, or get a new one fitted. I don't know which way I'm gonna go at the moment. It probably doesn't make much sense to just do a back box delete on a car like this, so I'll probably just end up getting a new back box fitted. But yeah, I've kind of gotten used to the you know, how it sounds now.
Go behind me, go behind me.
So we'll just get a quick rev shot in of my amazing sounding 2.2 litre diesel with a slight hole in the exhaust. Get ready to be blown away. Hey, who needs a Porsche Spider RS, eh, when you got that power? 150 brake horsepower coming for you. Yeah, so it is a 5-speed, yes, just a 5-speed automatic, but realistically it's actually not that bad, and the gear changes aren't that bad. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't have paddle shift or anything like that, it just does what it wants to do, but it's been a really good gearbox so far. I haven't done any. Pretty good sounding speaker system in here as well for the age of the car. My wife has a much newer Mazda and it cannot compare to the speakers in this car, which is kind of worrying for such a much newer car. But I think the build quality of this car is fantastic. Nothing creaks, nothing rattles, well, except for my window. That does, because yeah, my window regulator is broken, and it has been now for about a year. I just haven't had the time or the patience to rip the door card off and try fix it. I have ordered a new one, but it's been sat in the boot for about a year now, maybe more, and I still haven't got round to it. So that rattles a bit, and I love drive-thrus and coffee and McDonald's, and I can't get any of it because I can't go through the drive-thru, which is probably the most frustrating thing about it, but oh well, it's just a quirk of the car right now. So yeah, as you know, I've recently started this YouTube channel, and it's only been going, I think, a little over a month now, but I've always been into cars. I'm a massive car enthusiast, and my boys have obviously, my younger boys have, they're loving their cars as well. Tried to take them to as many car shows and get them in the scene as much as I can. But basically, a massive car enthusiast, and I just wanted to get around cars a bit more and film them. So I have no experience in what I'm doing. I'm certainly learning times of days to film, and the fact it's actually harder to find somewhere to film than I thought it would be, with other people around, other cars around, and all sorts. Basically, it's more challenging than I thought it would be, especially as you wait for a sunny day and then the glare is causing shadows and everything you're filming, and causing glare when you're driving. So you think a nice clear sunny day is a perfect day to film, and actually sometimes it ends up working against you, which is not something I expected, but I'm learning and doing the best I can. So you might have seen a small clip on my shorts. I've got a Porsche Spider RS lined up, which I cannot wait for, but at the moment it is on Cup 2 tyres, and I give it a little drive and I am not driving it again until it's on some better all-round tyres for the UK weather, because it was insanely sketchy and I do not want to crash somebody's Porsche RS. So when it's on some better tyres for the UK, I'll be taking that out for a good drive and a review, which I cannot wait for. In the meantime, I've got a good friend of mine's BMW 330e, which I'm going to be filming shortly after Christmas. He's allowed me to film that car and do a review on it, which I can't wait to do. From there on out, basically, I don't know how I'm going to get cars to film. So I've made business cards, put my YouTube channel on it with a QR code, a short description of what I do, and I'm going to be basically, whenever I'm out and about, I'm going to be popping one of those cards on a car that I see that I love and I'd love to film, and see if the owner would actually get in touch with me to, allow me to film his car. Don't get me wrong, I'm completely understand that most people or everyone not gonna have a clue who I am, what I do. They can scan the QR code to go to my YouTube channel, and hopefully it'll give them, you know, a little bit of an understanding. But I've only got a handful of videos, so they don't have much to go off. But you know, if I get 1 in every 30 people I stick the cards to, then that's something, and it keeps the content rolling. Same with you guys going forward. You know, I live in the Swansea area, so if you have a car and you think, oh, you know, I wouldn't mind giving it to Adam to film for a couple of hours, you know, keep his content going, that would be amazing. They don't all have to be high performance supercars or anything like that. I really am open to filming a lot of different variety of cars. So yeah, if you do think, oh, you know what, I think my car's pretty cool and I'd love to have a short film on it, then please get in touch, drop me a message, whatever you can. That would be awesome. So yeah, with filming currently, I am trying my best to get a few different shots. So today I've got a GoPro car mount, which I'm going to be sticking to different parts of this car. Apparently it can go up to 150 miles an hour, and stick on the car and not fly off, because I am slightly concerned about losing my expensive GoPro camera. But this car, I don't think is going to be doing 150 miles an hour today, so I think we should be good, hopefully. I'm a little bit nervous, but hopefully all will go well. It's purely going to be practice. There's not going to be, you know, some great exhaust note and the engine revving his nuts off and all that. At the end of the day, I'm in a 2.2 litre diesel, but it's purely going to be a bit of practice for me and a bit of no pressure, because it's my car. I got a bit of time to get a bit of practice in with a few different shots, and then if I can master them, then obviously that's great for the next car, especially the RS. I'll have a bit more understanding of what I'm doing and how to set up the cameras, etc. Currently my wife is following me around when I do these videos, helping me film, dragging along my 2 boys as well, which are currently playing with I don't know if you can see them in the distance over there, but they've got a little flying rocket that they're playing with. So my wife's trying to keep them entertained currently as I'm doing this filming, and she's helping me along the way, which is amazing of her. I can't thank her enough. So yeah, we'll do a few driving shots now, and I'll talk to you hopefully a bit more about the car, and we'll go from there. Cheers, guys. How does this car drive? Soft, I think is the words. Don't get me wrong, I'll keep it brief, because let's be honest, you're here to see cool cars, not so much me driving this old diesel. Yeah, I mean, the downshifts are obviously quite noticeable, the upshifts are not smooth, but you know, what do you expect at the end of the day? If you put it into a corner, it does roll a lot, a surprising amount actually. When I jump into a newer car now, I am very much like, oh, so that's how a car is meant to go around the corner. Because if I go around the corner at like 30 miles an hour in this car, the passengers, including myself, are like this, even though you're doing about 30, but if I think the car thinks you're doing about 60. So I'll go in. Yeah, exactly. That was 30 miles an hour, which is quite worrying. But I'll be honest, I have sent this car a few times sideways. I haven't done it recently because I don't know if the rear suspension springs will take it, but I have had a bit of fun in this car. I have turned the traction control off, which it really doesn't like, by the way. I don't know if it's like a old school Mercedes thing, but it doesn't really let you have any fun. I had a Lexus before, a Lexus IS 220D, and you could turn off stability and you could turn off traction completely, and that car would let you have quite a lot of fun in it. I got this because it was rear wheel drive, and I thought, well, it'd be a similar story. No, Mercedes does not let you have, at least in this year, the same amount of fun. You can turn the traction control off, but I don't think it goes off completely, and you certainly cannot have a bit of fun. As soon as the rear end comes out, it tries to snap it back straight away. You can't do any, well, I at least, you know, can't do an extended drift. Not that this car is made for it, but at the end of the day, if you've got a rear wheel drive car, you might as well try have a little bit of fun in it, and it does allow you, but not very much. And obviously you go through rear tyres quite a lot. So I will take we'll go around this roundabout again, try power out of it the best I can. So yeah, we'll go around the roundabout, 30 miles an hour. Oh my god. Give it a bit of beans. And a little bit of beans, because it doesn't really do very much. But the stupid thing is, I mean, it's making me laugh. It's funny. So at the end of the day, this, you know, it's doing its job, because it is putting a smile on my face. That was a bad move. I went to see, this is all learning. I went to put the window down then, and the GoPro is attached to the window, so I don't need to break my one and only working window left. So yeah, that was a bad idea. Was to put the window down then so you could hear the exhaust. Why that was the thought of mine, I don't know, because what exactly are you going to listen to? I don't know, but you know, the thought was there with this car. Don't get me wrong, I'm not wealthy by any means, obviously. I do have the money if I need to go and get a different car. The car I'm really after next is a Audi A7. I want the 3-litre TDI Quattro, preferably the bi-turbo version, because it's got a bit more power, but I'll take the 2.7 one because that seems to be the most common. But I am not switching. I'm not getting rid of this car until this car hits me with an absolutely massive bill, and I can't do it. I'm not getting rid of this car. I've done 75,000 miles in this car, and I have created quite a bond with it, so I'm in no rush to get rid of it. I'll try get a few different driving shots in now, because you're probably bored of me. I was probably bored of me talking, so yeah, thank you guys. I really feel like there's a constant shadow in my face, but we'll go for it. Like and subscribe if you like the videos, or you want to support my channel. Like I said, I'm kind of out of my comfort zone a bit with this and just trying something new, so any support would be absolutely amazing and so welcome. I got 29 subs right now, and I'm chuffed with that, to be honest. Like, no jokes, like, you know, 29 subs, that's 29 people that up to a month ago didn't even know about me, weren't watching my videos at all. So I'm grateful for every single sub that I get. So if you are able to like and sub to the channel, that would be amazing. Thank you guys for watching again, and I'll see you on the next one.
Hi, subscribe to my channel. I hope you like my video. If you do, I'll give you one of my toys and a sweet to go home with you to have a Fortnite game. And I hope you like my videos really much because I love you so much. Yeah, Badu! Woody baby.